Hello guys, and welcome to turn number 2 of Operation Freshman. My name is 5-Star, and let's see what the Comintern can do. Right now it is January 1937. Let's take a look at the board here. So CCP was successful last turn of influencing the warlord in Hopeh and Beijing. And I'll try the same with Suyan. I will spend 2 IPP on the influence roll and save 1. So no unit purchase here from my side. And I need a 4 or less to influence the warlord. Let's hope for the best. Hey, that's free. 2 out of 2. This is great. So I can remove the warlord units, which here are 2 militia, 2 infantry, and a cavalry. So I'm happy because I took it, but there's also a high risk that Japan is now starting their the attack earlier, as maybe planned. Sorry for the shaky camera. I need to place a CCP roundel here. Okay, so that is perfect. And yeah, as mentioned, I save a buck, and now we can roll for the recruitment. I need a 3 or less. That's a 12. And I will also roll for recruitment for Mongolia because we are already here. Another miss. Okay, not bad, because the influence roll is actually more important than the others, I think. All right, let's check out the income. CCP should have now 4, so let's change that on the board here. CCP goes from 3 to 4, and saving a buck, getting 4, so that means I have 5 IPP for my next turn. All right, next up is Spain. Spain is always an interesting battle, interesting part of the game here, because if one fraction is getting diced, then it could open up a possibility, which is at the moment a chance for me to win this thing actually. So the cavalry here in Western Andalusia was fighting a very hard battle here, and it won actually against an infantry and an artillery from Galicia and Leon. That provides me with an opportunity to just take as much as possible. So first thing, I will take Basque country, take it back from the nationalists, and of course I will also attack this little fella here, the artillery, the single one in Catalonia, and I'm using the cavalry from Western Andalusia. I can move 1 and 2, and I can also bring the fighter and the medium bomber, and I will bring, let me think about it. Now the question is how much risk I want to take. Let's just get another infantry from Madrid, from Madrid. So 2 units from Madrid, they will stay, and I just hope that I get recruitment this turn. So I don't think we have to use the battle board here because this is pretty easy. So we have a artillery having first strike at a 3. That was close. So let me roll now for the medium bomber at a 7, and that's the hit I need. So no losses here for me. This is great news. So I can utilize my cavalry next turn maybe in an attack for Spain. All right, so now non-combat move. That's a bit risky. Come on, I will fly my medium bomber back to Madrid, and I just hope for the best. Which means I now have to win the recruitment roll. I need a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should be fine, but dice can be crazy sometimes. 7, that means I got lucky. That means I will bring 2 militias to the board. Let me just grab my Republican. So one militia is going to Western Andalusia, and one militia is going into Madrid. So I don't think he will take the risk of attacking Madrid. It's a city and mountain, so it should be fine. All right, so yeah, that's pretty good. Then coming back to Russia. So Russia is spending their 4 IPP on, you've seen it before, the Republican mountain infantry here, which will be lend-leased. But one thing first, and that is one of the most important die rolls for the Comintern, because I need to roll my income. So it's the first out of a couple of those. So the first is the important one. I need a 1d6 and see how much income increase I have. 3, that's okay. Could be worse. I take that. I got already quite lucky here. So I go up from 4 to 7. I'm now same level as France. So not bad at all. Non-combat movements, yeah, we have quite some. So the Japanese, they took the border clash threat serious, which was expected in a way, so that's totally fine. Just thought I'd give it a try. Alright, so the infantry from Amur moves up to Yakutsk, and all these fellas go back 1 step to Buryatia. So 2 infantry militia, the motorized will go there, Angara infantry will join them, and besides that I will just yeah, I will keep the planes there in Buryatia. And next up will be the movement of the cavalry here in Turkestan. It's moving down to Turkmenistan. And now we have some more units to move. The 2 units infantry from Kalmytskaya move down to North Caucasus. North Caucasia, sorry, apologize. The cavalry from Kursk is moving 1 to Donetsk Kuban, 2 to North Caucasia. And the guy from Crimea will rail to Transcaucasia. The motorized from Stalingrad is doing the obvious move here into Kursk. Besides that, the 2 infantry, one of the infantry goes up to Kola. Oh, wait a second, let me just place my camera here. The infantry from Western Russia is moving to Karelia. The infantry from Moscow is moving into Western Russia. The second one will do the same move. The light armor will move up from Smolensk through Western Russia into Karelia. And the light armor from Kiev will move up, will move up 1 and 2 into Kursk. And I think that is it. Yeah, that looks good. At least according to land units. I keep my air transport here right now. Yeah, we just leave it here, but we have some ships to move. Wait a second. I have to change my camera perspective once more. Alright. So the Russian ships here, the submarine is going 1, 2, and 3 into I-7. The TBD can't move that far, it can just move 1 and 2 into I-12. And then we have on the other side of the board some more ships. We have the light cruiser and apologies. The destroyer is moving 1, 2, and 3, joining the German Navy in A28. The submarines from A6 move down 1, 2, and 3, joining the British Navy in A21. All right. Looks like a giant naval drill here. And the ships over there, they will stay where they are. Things are looking really nice, so I will lend-lease the mountain infantry from built in Kursk, move through the port in Crimea, through the Turkish Strait and into eastern Andalusia. And yeah, Spain looks pretty promising here. Let's see. Oh, I just realized, apologies, the fighter cannot land in Catalonia. Apologies for that. It has to fly back to Madrid, which is what I will do. All right. I think that is it. So let's check out the income. As mentioned, CCP is ending the turn with 5 IPP. I have 1 saved, +4 is 5. Russia ends the turn with 7. And hand things over to Japan. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you. Bye-bye.